always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
Mickey Cagle was arrested in February 2020 after a social worker alerted authorities to a situation allegedly involving the sexual abuse of minors at a Pahrump home. 3 other people were also arrested and charged in connection with that case: Eric Garcia, Danny Hicks, and Vicky Bockley. Garcia struck a deal with the state, pleading guilty to lewdness with a child under 14 and unlawful use of a minor in the production of pornography. He was sentenced in January, receiving 10 years to life on each of the charges. As for Cagle, his attorney, Jason Earnest, explained to Judge Robert Lane the terms of the deal his client had made with the state.
He'll be entering a guilty pursuant to Alford to possession of child pornography. It's a category B felony. I believe it's a 1 to 6. It is probationable. However, there will be a psychosexual requirement, Judge, which the state has to do because it's a felony.
District Attorney Chris Arabia then told Judge Lane he takes responsibility for not being able to pursue additional charges against Cagle, but he says ultimately it was the right decision.
Your Honor, I'm going to fall on my own sword on this one, and what I mean by that is if I had the same case come up under the exact same circumstances today, I would have approached it much differently. Sometimes you have cases where I think the defense put it well when they said when the dust settles, you don't have what you thought you had originally, and that's on me to have charged it a little bit closer to what it actually was. I do believe that in the case of Mr. Cagle, that this was pretty close to what we would have been able to prove in a trial, and close enough that it made sense to do this. It's still a very serious offense, but I was not going to go to trial without having confidence in being able to prove everything that I was charging, and I didn't have that by the time, as defense counsel said, the dust settled.
Judge Lane then reviewed the terms of the deal with Cagle and confirmed his wish to plead guilty to 1 count of possession of child pornography.
Understanding your appellate rights and trial rights, you still want to plead guilty pursuant to Alford?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll ask the state to prove up the elements then for us. All right, we'll accept your guilty plea pursuant to Alford. We'll set it for sentencing on September 13th at 0900.